Imagine one of those movies you've watched, those cartoons or those comics or a cartoon. I'm sure there was a South Park episode where there's a sorcerer and he affects the community or society with some potion, or there's a villain that has this great idea to start influencing the heroes, and then they start turning on each other, and then there's chaos and disunity, and people are fighting and they're arguing, and it's not who they are. They start becoming something that they are not. Or even Beetlejuice, remember that, when they start dancing, and it just something that overcomes them. So imagine this green little smoke, green mist that overcomes somebody's mind, and then all of a sudden, zap, or a little animal bites them, or a little bug, or something that influences them from the outside, and they become something that they are not. Those heroes have been influenced. Watching them causes us to be on the edge of our seat, have distress, have maybe some anxiety. What will happen? The uncertainty, they don't know. We just see people fighting and arguing. And so imagine these superheroes, and what happens to the hero? How does he overcome it? How does he overcome the spell of this wicked witch, or so to speak? Usually, he has a memory, or something reminds him of something that who he really is, something that he loves. Maybe somebody he loves comes and they touch his hand, and then it ignites something within him, and it becomes back to who he really is, right? That's how it happens. Spiritually speaking, what happens is he returns to love. He becomes that hero, and he holds that light. When I say light, what I mean by light, I mean that energy force within us, that life force that was given to us, that it was given to every single one of us. We're all born with this life force of energy within us. And that life force of energy tells the cells what to do in our body, tells when there's a cut, it tells it to heal. The miracles of telling the trees to grow, the grass to grow, and nature, and the miracle of birth, childbirth, and thousands of, like, you just name them. There is a force of energy of life in this world. And that is our light. That is, you can, like, you call it God, call it light. I believe the goal is God. And when I say that, I don't mean religious from a religious point of view. I mean from the source of goodness, a source of light, a source of universe, the source of the universe, the source of goodness in this world that exists all the time. Sometimes it's hard to see. When I say that, it is our job, or what I suggest is that we focus on returning to love, to remove that spell within us, to hold on to that light like we've never held it before, to be that hero, to hold that light, to be that hero and to hold that light. That is what I'm asking. That is what I'm asking. That is what I'm suggesting. Because when we see disunity, or when we are that disunity, or when we have that argument or that separation within society, within our home, within reality, that separation, that discrimination is not in alignment with that life force. It's not in alignment with God, with goodness, with compassion, with kindness, with mercy. And we know that inside. So when we return to love, we remember who we are. And we are not the one that fights. And it doesn't matter who thinks this, who thinks that, who's doing this, who's doing that. It doesn't matter the differences we have. We're all going to the same place. It's my favorite story is I'm driving on the street, and then all of a sudden the guy's beeping at me, but we both end up at the stoplight at the same time. Was it worth it? Is it worth it to fight with another person? Is it worth it? No, it's not. We're both blending up at the red light at the same time. No matter how hard you beep that horn. So I'm asking you, my friends, to be that light, hold that light, and be that hero. Because, my friends, it is the only way. It is the only way to unite us all. There is an energy, dark energy, so to speak, a sorcerer, like in those movies that I described in the beginning of this video, that has arisen from the past, And its job is to create this unity. Your job is to be the hero and to hold the light to overcome that, right? So there is a distortion of truth out there. There's a distortion of what is real more and more than ever before. And our job is to hold the light. And I'm asking you to hold the light. And together, in unity, we will know what it means to be in this all together. We'll know what it means, what unity truly is. And so, my friends, I ask of you, if this resonates in any such way, to please comment, share, like, share it with another. There is no coercion in spirituality. But when it comes to goodness and love and peace and harmony, return to love, hold the light, be that hero, and you'll know exactly what I mean.